Hey Raiders, welcome back to the channel. It's Jarrett Gaming. Happy Friday. Yesterday we had Call of the Arbiter Episode 1 Galek drop. I watched it, not bad. This video is going to go into a bit more detail as to my thoughts on it, my expectations, what was probably delivered, or what was delivered, and I don't want to pick it apart and moan about it because I know Plarium aren't Disney Plus, they aren't DreamWorks, they don't have this huge animation studio, they probably don't have a humongous budget to get stuff like this done, but I felt that this, at least episode 1, fell short of kind of what I was hoping for. I don't know if you guys share the same thought as me, but it definitely fell short of what was delivered, and I think maybe just what I'd hoped to see from these guys with a game that they've had for, what is it now, four years? Is it 4 years? So, and they've got so many characters, so much potential depth, and they could make this huge. They could make it huge, but I just felt that it came up short. So I'm going to kick the video off. And so I'm going to stop it in bits just to kind of give my 2 cents as to what should have happened or what they should have done more of. As I say, there are loads of great things about it. I enjoyed it, but there's definitely some things that fell far short of the mark, in my honest opinion. So straight off the bat, I will say, when it dropped, I don't know about you guys, but I was hoping for 6 to 8 to 10 possibly episodic a series, of at least 30 minutes, right? I don't know. It came across to me like they were going to deliver a series, something like you'd get on Netflix or Amazon Prime, that you can sit, grab a drink, grab some snacks, whack it on, and you're going to be entertained half an hour of some cool raid action, animation, some storytelling, some backstories, some lore, some cool effects. And then when it dropped, I saw running time was 6 minutes 13 seconds. So my first reaction was, is this like a sneak peek? Is it like the first 5 minutes of the show and then we need to watch it somewhere else or something like that? And no, it wasn't. It was episode 1, Galek, 6 minutes long. So straight away, I felt this was not going to be delivering what I had hoped for. And it hasn't. But it's not to say I didn't enjoy it. It's not good. For what the team have done, it's great. For game developers to create this sort of animation and this level of animation, it's fantastic. But as I say, we'll go through the video. I'll give you my thoughts. Guys, if you agree, please let me know. If you don't, let me know. I mean, as I say, I'm not knocking it. I'm not here to pull it apart. I'm just giving you my feedback. So here we go. Let's kick it off. And also, I want to look at this as like a newish player. Someone that's been playing maybe 6 months and is enjoying the game, has got a few characters, no one amazing, and they're looking at all the different pictures and the artwork and the design, and they're going through a campaign and they're seeing all these levels, they're seeing this world map, they're seeing these bosses, and they're thinking, wow, this is great, there's so much potential here. This series alongside that is going to be amazing. So I want to look at this from the perspective of a new player, and I want to see, in my opinion, if this is helpful to that person. So let's go.
Darkness rises, and so must light. Galek, will you answer the call?
Okay, so straight off the bat, I think anyone that kind of plays Raid, especially with the introduction and some of the tips that pop up, you know that Arbiter is the kind of the face of Raid. So you know that she is important to Raid. You know that she, obviously, as you go through the campaign and bits and bobs, that she is kind of helpful. She's the one pulling these characters together to fight this this menace that's somewhere that's around. So again, I'll be honest, I still don't really know all the backstory of it. I know we're in Teleria. I know we're fighting something, but for a reason I don't know. And again, I'd hoped that this series would bring that. Anyway, so we saw Arbiter. We can pretty much guess that is the summoning portal. It goes blue. We've just popped a rare shard, and we've popped a Galek. Okay. Galek. Okay. A big castle, huge fortified walls. There's some ships outside in the port. Lots of smoke. So they're obviously being attacked from the west. But why? This is kind of my first niggle. We dropped straight into a random huge castle city that's been attacked, right? I'd hoped for, again, maybe being too optimistic. For example, like in Lord of the Rings, we get Galadriel. She's talking about the backstory. She's talking about the history of what's happened. And, and we get this huge, map, and we're flying around the map, and we're looking at the different areas, and there's talk about this, there's talk about that. And I'd hoped, like for example, if I just open Raid and hide YouTube for a sec, you go into campaign, and you've got, oh, it's me. Let me just lock me down. Just get me out of the way a bit and knock me down. So you've got in Raid, huge map, right? It's on the table. We're looking at this huge map. Land of Rebirth. You can see, look, we're in Teleria. Carrot Castle. Now, my first guess would assume that that's Carrot Castle where we're at, because we're not told. We're not told what castle we're at. We don't know. We've got this huge sweeping map. And if we look at it, this is the kind of only place where you see the humans that are in the show, right? These kind of normal looking humans. I guess they're just like in knights, that sort of stuff. Obviously, as soon as you get lizards, then we get the undead here, and we get these the dark elves in the forest. But again, as we go along, I'll kind of stop and come back to it. But we've got this huge sweeping map, huge area. And it doesn't tell us in the show where we are. What part of this map are we currently looking at? It says, again, I'll come back to it, but okay, first niggle, where are we? We're being attacked, a general randomization, I don't know where we are, but we're being attacked. Let's continue. It's quite easy to follow. Also, I did like the fact that they weren't pulling any punches, blood and gore straight from the start. So we know it's not a kiddie program. So I'm kind of cool about that. We're looking at a mature audience. That's fine by me. Also, seeing Terror Beast in action, always good. Okay, orcs have decimated that city. Okay. Now I quite like this. They're setting up Galek to show that he is not just your average, savage, barbaric orc from wherever lands they are. He's kindly got some compassion. He's not happy with what's going on, the mindless slaughter. So good, I like that.
Galek, this is not who you are. Make your choice.
Good. That's reiterating the fact that we just saw. Arbiter knows he is not some mindless orc that just loves killing. He is in fact, I guess, kind-hearted and will potentially become one of the heroes in the game that we all love at the start. Yeah. Well, we all love, but we never pick because we pick KL.
Galek, this is justice. These lands used to belong to the clans. We are reclaiming what is rightfully ours.
Right. Second little niggle. Artek comes over, says, this is justice. We're finally reclaiming the lands. This is okay. For me, that's just a bit of a cheap way for Plarium to kind of shoehorn in this thing where we're supposed to believe that, I guess, orcs and humans have had a disagreement for a while. Humans have driven orcs away from lands, pretty much like, you know, throughout our history that people have done. You know, it kind of sets stuff up, but again, I would have liked to have had, like at the beginning, something just with some backstory, something to say for, you know, for the last 1,000 years, humans and orcs have had a bitter, you know, struggle over the land, with the humans pushing the orcs back onto the verge of extinction. They've gone back to the mountains, and you know, now they've suddenly rallied and have begun a conquest to take back what was rightfully theirs. You know, just something there to put into your mind to set this up. You can't expect to have one character drop a line to set all that up. It just doesn't. For me, it just felt a bit weak, and was very forgettable. They put it in there to do that, and again, I understand budgets and time constraints, blah blah. But for me, again, it's just missing an opportunity.
As you say, Father. Whatever it takes. Bring the prisoners!
Please, we're just farmers.
This man led the human oppressors.
I mean, also, I don't know how farmers are farming in that huge town. You think farmers would be on a farm?
He is responsible.
This guy
for
apparently
the
led
deaths
the
of
oppressors.
hundreds of orcs.
This weedy
As
little
are his
human.
ancestors. For millions.
Yeah, okay. So another line, his ancestors killed millions of orcs. Okay. But I would have liked to have seen a bit more of backstory from lore, or even have Arbiter at the beginning. Copying, I don't care if she copies Galadriel with her intro from Lord of the Rings. I would have liked to have seen that. I would like to have seen some backstory as to why these two are fighting, not just two sentences from, I'm assuming, the tribe leader, this guy, Artek, saying it. And again, I don't know why this guy, I mean, this guy as well, it would have been good for this guy to have been shown as resisting, have putting up a bit of a fight, making a bit of a badass knight, but he's not. He looks about as weak as any other human they just killed. So I don't know how he was leading anything.
He must be punished. This human too bears responsibility and must stand in judgment.
Also, I don't really know why they kept him alive just to then kill him. I think they just killed him.
Son, what are you doing?
Making a choice.
the animation's fantastic. I mean, whatever studio they've chosen to do this, it looks great. It does look really good. They've certainly captured the essence of Raid when they've done this, definitely. The voice acting's kind of good, you know, no issues with that so far. Sound kind of rough, like you expect them to. Clearly run very fast. No one got them chasing.
All this for what? A single human child?
I do not wish to fight you, Father.
You are no son of mine.
Rather than drop it on the axe, it shows what's to come when you unlock the
Let go, Father. It is over.
Flat cell. Fellhound is see you later. Now, Fire Axe would have cauterized that technically, so I guess there won't be blood. But I wish as well in the champ that they release, or maybe it'd be a great idea if they could do like a skin where we get Artak with his arm missing, and you know, something in its place, like again from The Hobbit, you know, some sort of cool spike axe being attached to his arm. Because again, we get him all, you know, in whole without missing his arm. But it'd be great to get like a costume added on that we could add on, and he's missing his limb. I think that'd be pretty cool. Typical, they've got the bow and arrows. A few fire arrows in there, we'll sort that out. Baby sub in. Ring doorbell. Okay, so you see Galek is a nice guy. We are now teleported to this star-shaped city somewhere cold in the mountains. Again, where are you? Where is this place? Any mountain areas on the map? Not really. I mean, again, I just wish they'd have tried a bit harder to integrate this kind of cool map with what's that say? Mountains of Despair. Could that be a place where they live? I don't know. It doesn't sound very nice. What's that? The Great Dragon. I can't read what that says. Well, again, I can't see. Anyway, maybe it's just a random city in the mountains. There's some mountains there. Could be there. He could have got his boat, gone round up here, maybe. I don't know. I just wish we had a bit more integration with the map and the game. Doors, no guards. I guess it's so cold. I'm assuming that is going to be Godseeker Amiri. She's got the old face scar. Galek again told you to run really fast. He's disappeared. He's dropped her off at the new town to get raised. There we go. And then Aethel, once she's all grown up, I'm assuming we'll see Aethel. So there's the vid, guys. There's the video. You know, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I just wish it was longer. And there was a bit more just a bit more backstory, a bit more depth to the show. I mean, that's Palladium have just released loads of lore for their characters. You know, I've not even looked at any, to be fair, but they've released it, and they're going to be bringing more and more out. But they've just dropped a series, and you know, there's nothing there. There's no backstory. There's no why are the orcs. Fine, we understand that they've lost land and they're under fight, but you know, it would be nice to just know about it a bit more. And you know, why the humans? Why the humans are there? Where are they? I got easily decimated. I can't believe there was no guards fighting in that huge city. But again, I'm just splitting hairs. But you know, I enjoyed it. I wish it was longer. I wish there was more depth to it. You know, and hopefully, who knows? Maybe it'll be liked so much that it'll get picked up by a major studio. Who knows? You know, it could do. Stranger things have happened. But as I say, it did definitely left me wanting more. 100%. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt it. To me, it's just Plarium. It is Plarium to a T, where they have these great ideas, and it's just the execution of it is just not half-assed, but just not up to what it should be. And sadly, I feel, you know, it's the same thing with Call of Arbiter. I enjoyed it. I just wish it was bigger. I thought it was going to be bigger. I thought with the way they were describing it, it was going to be a huge, massive series. But it looks like it's just kind of like a YouTube short. So there we go, guys. There we go. You know, as I say, I'm not trying to shoot it down, destroy it. I don't dislike it. I really enjoyed it. I just feel disappointed that there wasn't more to it. And fingers crossed. We'll see what the next episodes come. Perhaps the first few are just going to be short ones introducing characters. Maybe after halfway they start getting bigger and better. Who knows? I can only hope that is the case. But for now, we'll leave it there. Guys, you can see the portal's blue. Are we pulling shards this weekend? Are you going to get yourself a Galek? Are you going to get yourself a Ragash? I've got a Ragash, so I will probably be pulling shards on Sunday. If I do, hopefully some of my clan mates will let me pull some of their shards for some of that Jeric luck, you know that. And there we are. What's the red dot on the Arbiter? Oh, cool. So this video has reached 500,000 views. That's brilliant. Excellent. There we go. Look, we can collect some of the new gear, which I can't actually show you because oh, I can actually. Let me just because I think it's gone into my storage. Yeah, let me just quickly, while you're here, guys, let's quickly close that. Let's have a first look at the new gear. Let me just sell some old took. That is filling up my box. Right, sell. Right, any speed on there? No. Any speed on there? No. Any speed on there? No. Ta-da. Right. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a quick look. While I've got you, while I've got all your attention, let's have a look. Let's have a look. What we got? 6-star pieces, speed, and what is it? Just new. There you are. Righteous. Speed 10, resist 40. Got some res. Nice. Shame we didn't get any speed on it. And we've got res, but again, no speed. So that's a bit of a shame. But always keep the 6 stars. Always keep 6-star Legos, because any sort of double, triple rolls, which we didn't get there, I will re-roll the piece. So, okay, there's a double there. I'll probably re-roll that. And this one into 12. Okay, cool. So, I'll probably re-roll those because I doubt I'll use them as is. Hopefully try and get some speed on there. But speed and resistance would be great if we can get that. Some triple roll speeds would be lovely to put onto your Arbiter. If you can get a 6 set triple roll speeds, oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Right, guys, cool. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the video. again, let me know your thoughts on Call the Arbiter, and I'll catch you on the next one. Till then, bye.